I'm live. Did I mute myself? Okay, and here we go. Oh yeah. It's that time. What's gonna happen today? Special guests, door prizes, and a bunch of junk and stuff. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 2 p.m. Monday, April 20th, to the junk and stuff edition of Workshop. What? We're going to do things a little differently today because it's the yard sale junk and stuff edition. We've got watercolors, Batman creatures, this pretty dress with butterflies on it, little bottles. This is stuff you want. Welcome to my backyard. Today we have two special guests. Wait a minute. Who's this? I'm trapped in my flamingo lights.
I like that little Batman figure.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. A musical came out on April 20th, 2010, and it's based on the Grammy award-winning rock musical album by Green Day. Is it American Psycho, An American in Paris, or American Idiot?
Is it American Idiot?
It is American Idiot.
He looks like a Chad.
Batman and Chad. It's a new comic book series coming to you soon.
Bye, everybody. I love you all.
Yard sale. Course evaluations have come out. Yay! Are these books people like?
I would love to play for the bread pan.
Get out of town. Whoa, man, I almost killed the figurine. When you put the dough in, it makes it look like the bread is braided. Hey, this week is Shakespeare's birthday. Yeah, Shakespeare was born April 23rd, 1564. Do you know the name of the town where Shakespeare was born? London, England. Edinburgh, Scotland. Stratford-upon-Avon.
Stratford-upon-Avon is the answer.
Ding, ding. And I'm sure Shakespeare had bread. So see how it all comes full circle, everybody? Shakespeare, bread, the world, the universe. Okay, we're calling. Fred!
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I am here with my goats.
We are talking to Fred Greenhalgh, creator, radio theater artist.
I collect sounds and make stories out of them. I'm actually doing an audio drama 101 course right now. There's like people from Australia and Greece and Italy, as well as a bunch of people from Maine. And with this crisis, it has completely been the big leveler of geography. Like say you decided you want to do sound design for video games. That's something you basically had to live in LA for, even in more recent years. And now those sorts of things are becoming available to people who work remotely.
How did you get into sound?
I just remember certain parts of childhood being really wrapped up in sound. I just have a collection of really weird sounds. You never know, like when, chicken with emphysema is going to be a useful thing to have in your library. Working with the texture of sound, what sound can tell you. Obviously, you should be interested in listening.
Slide whistle classic.
So excited about the prize.
Let's ask the prize question. In 1938, a super famous broadcast convinced a large number of listeners that an actual invasion from Mars was taking place. Is it The Time Machine, The Day the Earth Stood Still, or The War of the Worlds?
That's definitely War of the Worlds. I got it on vinyl.
Ding, 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 ding. Just try recording a minute of sound. Let's not even worry about mixing it or adding other elements to it. Wander around your house, collect 4 or 5 household objects, and see if you could just make a little story. It's just a fun way to sort of hack your brain and to make you think about storytelling without the burden of making something translate visually.
Fred, thanks so much. Stay safe and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, you all take care of yourselves. The world is completely insane, and art is one of the few things we have to cure it.
We've got some really cool vegetarian cookbooks. There's a flashlight. It works. Jim Guy.
I accept your call.
Yay! Jim Guy, how the heck are ya?
I'm getting a D- in hunkering. Rescheduling of next season is relentless. We have had 4 new seasons, including new plays.
I was bragging that you know how to blow stuff up.
I don't do that very much anymore. Actually, the laws are a whole heck of a lot different since 9/11. So we simulate explosions more than we make explosions. Most of my energies have been pointed toward firearm safety for state. I am proud to say that I know for a fact that people who have taken my course have actually saved lives.
If you had to tell a young theater artist literally what tool should they have in their toolbox?
A tape measure. I carry one with me all the time. 10-foot, quarter-inch tape measure.
Got it.
It is the most used and most practical tool
We have a caller.
Hot dog.
I was curious how you got into pyrotechnics.
By necessity more than anything else. I think it was a production. Oh yeah, it was a dreadful production of Tale of Two Cities. just awful. They needed a cannon to go off on cue, which cannons think is a stupid idea. I had learned black powder from one of those guys who's Buck Skinner, a reenactor. Those guys are very interesting people. You can't rely on black powder to do something on cue. I had to take what I had learned and make it into a theatrical effect. That's another thing about teaching firearms for stage. It's not teaching people how to shoot people. It's teaching people how to look like you're shooting someone without hurting anyone.
There is probably one of the most iconic props in the theater world. It is Hamlet holding an object and talking to it. Is it a dove, a rose, a skull?
I would say skull.
Absolutely skull. You've seen them on my desk, Sarah.
Do you always use fake skulls when it calls for a skull?
I do not have an actual skull. I know where one is that I could use. A donor willed to a theater to be used in a Hamlet. Be kind to each other.
Aww.
Learn what each other do. Take that into account when you're making your decisions. And for those of you who are directors and designers, and especially prop people, see the stories in the things around you.
Can't thank you enough for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
Nice to see you.
Workshop yard sale hour. Who's this? Oh no, call back. This is why I need an operator.
You know that's what I gotta go for.
A show that opened in 2018 on April 22nd. Is it Harry Potter and the Cracked Crucible, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, or Harry Potter and the Coronavirus?
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
This is coming your way.
Take it easy out there. Be kind, be nice, and stay safe.
Do you want to play for a prize?
I want the butterfly dress.
Yeah! There's a key, essential, integral prop in the story of Annie, which links Orphan Annie to her true parents. Is it a lock of hair, a door key, a locket?
It's a locket.
Ding, 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 ding.
I love everybody and just stay safe out there.
Hey, thanks for calling in.
I kind of want that Madeline pan.
All right, it comes with a recipe.
What? Okay.
What is the name of the skull that Hamlet thinks he is talking to? Is it poor Yorick, poor Horatio, poor Ophelia?
I think it's Yorick.
It is Yorick! I'm so impressed with everyone's knowledge of theater. All right, my friends. And the yard sale is over. Where be my music? What? Where are you? It's been a great hour. Enjoy the week. And to reiterate, your peers, be kind, take care of each other, social distance, get out in the garden, have a yard sale. I think you're dang super special, each and every one of you. And thanks for playing along. See you next week for our special senior celebration workshop. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.
君との距離が縮みそっと夢を